Hey y'all, Killian here. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to get rich quick in Anime Defenders. I am currently a Discord moderator for the server. Yeah, I know, I'm a Discord mod, whatever. But I also do enjoy trading, and it's actually really fun to do. I currently have 2.5 million
Wow.
RAM and over 1 mil gems to just trade around, have fun with, 3 almighty secrets. I feel like that builds a little bit of credibility. If you don't feel so, I guess that's fine. All right, now let's get into the methods. The first thing I would like to say is you should level up in the story mode. You'll get a few thousand gems, and being level 10 is a great benchmark to start trading. Now, don't worry, this is not like every other video. Okay, grind story, grind to no, no, no. This is actually flipping. So let's get into it. Before we start flipping, I would suggest to spend over 1k Robux on game passes. Yeah, I know, pay to win or whatever, but you actually get rid of like the limited booth sales, or at least you get unlimited trays and you get 13 booth sales in every 8 hours. This actually helps a lot to start your journey. Now, before we get into the first method, I would like to emphasize the idea that you will not get rich in an hour. You do have to like put some time commitment into it. It might take a day to get your first 100k. Now, let's finally get into the flipping methods. Now, the first method is the Frostbind method. Go into servers with 20 to 30 members and search through booths with Frostbinds. Be sure to take into account the countries you are joining and what time it is for them. For example, I would suggest, Singapore. I would suggest joining there in the morning, as you will find more frostbinds. And also the United States servers in like the early morning at like 3 to 6 a.m. EST is where I find most of my frostbinds. And then whenever you get these frostbinds, I would suggest to only buy them at 400 gems each, which is the max price for them, instead of just paying like rerolls, because whenever you buy them for 400 gems each, you can actually trade them for rerolls. I would trade them for 6 rerolls each. This is pretty easy to trade for. You can go for 5 too, but 6 is like the max profit I found when getting it. Um, you are able to find these offers in the Discord server, which is discord.gg/animedefenders or discord.gg/defenders, and you just post in the trading channel, be like trading frostbinds for 6 rerolls each. Post it a couple times, you'll get a DM, and yeah, you'll be able to trade it. It's pretty easy to flip. Whenever you buy them for 400 each and trade them for 6 rerolls each, you will be put at a net profit of 800 gems per frostbind before the 3% tax, which is actually pretty well if you buy, 5, that's 2k gems in just 5 frostbinds. That's really good. And that can take less than a minute depending how lucky you are, but it can take like 15 depending on what servers you're joining. I would also try to keep account of the ID on the server to make sure you're not just constantly joining the same server. Um, yeah, that is the Frostbite method. If you are willing to play challenges and raids, you can also make cheap gems by doing them. The best challenges I suggest would be to do the ones that 100% give frostbinds and risky dice. This challenge on one account will give at minimum 1,000 gems, or 1,600 gems, sorry, after trading the frostbind and risky dice. Raids will on average give 30 to 45 raid shards per 25 raid waves you complete. If you are able to do 2 raids in the time before raids close, you are able to make 3,600 gems in that hour just from buying the stock that refresh in this raid shop. The math is done. Okay, 1,200 gems from selling the rerolls at 200 each. That is 1,200 per. You can buy 3, it's 3,600. Now, the next method is profitable if you have if you have over 100k gems. So if you were just starting off, I would suggest not to do this. I would just mainly lead towards the frostbinds. And then whenever you get to around 50 to 100k, I would suggest starting to do this. It's known as the reroll flipping method. This is where you buy trait rerolls at an average of 165 gems per one reroll. If you're patient enough, you can probably buy them for 150 each, but you won't buy them in bulk. I would suggest to buy them in bulk at 165 to 170 each. You can find these in the Discord server as well. While this method may take a while for the average user, when you are able to buy rerolls in bulk for cheap, it is insanely easy to profit from flipping. When buying them at 165 each and reselling at 200, you are able to make 35 gems per reroll. Now, this may not seem like a lot at first. However, if you are buying in bulk, selling 100, that's 3,500 in just profit right there without including tax. The next method is maybe for like the people who are not as high level and are struggling with gems, or for the average Joe, they just gambled everything. They're low on their last 500 and they need to start making. You can start reselling stars. I would suggest to put them up for their max price. For example, red slash blues, max price is 350 each. If you are able to buy them for 100 each, that is a free 250 profit per star. These are actually really easy to sell. If I put stars up and go AFK for 15 minutes, they'll sell. Now rerolls, they can take overnight, or they can take an hour or so. Frostbinds, they take an hour to find a buyer. Stars instantly sell. It's actually so easy to profit from. So if you are low level and just starting the game, flip stars. You can also get stars from challenges, which, if you're willing to grind on alts, you can get 4 in, and if you're grinding the 50% chance, hey, you're pretty much guaranteed to start from that. That's 350 gems right there. Okay, but now on to the next method, which is buying secrets and reselling them. Now, you must have at least 200k gems to be able to do this, or roughly 1.2k rerolls to be able to get your first Sakari, which is the cheapest secret in the game. I will post an image of what I would buy each secret at. When reselling these secrets, I heavily base it off of wrap. For instance, a Evolved Demon King for 370k gems, I would resell it for 460k gems, as the wrap is 450k. Now, if the unit has a trait such as Almighty or Requiem, you can up the price as the unit's traits are more desirable. Hey y'all, Killian from the future, I guess. This is me editing the video. I forgot to mention that you guys should like, comment, subscribe if you felt like you learned anything or are actually gonna try to get rich quick with these methods. They do work, I know. I've done them for days and days on end and made over 200k per day. I've actually made over 500k depending on if you're flipping secrets, but starting with just Frostbinds, I've made over 100k. I would like to say that if you guys feel the need, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. If you have any questions, DM me on Discord, it's in my bio or it's in the Anime Defender server. Also, like and subscribe, bro, please. This is my new channel. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm reading a script the entire video, because I kind of am, but we prevail, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Have a good one. Hey, if you guys get enough money, spread some bread, please. Peace.